Once you hit trainer level 2, you'll be able to select a Pokemon from your storage to have as a buddy by going to your trainer profile at the bottom left, making sure you are on the Me tab, and then clicking the icon to add a buddy. If you already have a buddy, then you can swap it out by tapping on your buddy and then scrolling down to find the Swap Buddy button. On this same page, you'll find 6 different activities to earn hearts, with a 7th hidden one that won't be revealed till you reach Great Buddy status with your Pokemon. Raising buddy levels grants you some helpful bonuses, the most useful in my opinion being a CP boost at Best Buddy and catch assists at Great Buddy. Unfortunately, the CP boost is small, and I've read it's really only 1 level or 2 power-ups, but the catch assists can really help when you come across a really tweaked out Pokemon who keeps jumping around and smacking your Pokeballs away. With catch assist, your buddy has a chance to spike the Pokeball back at the Pokemon. It'll definitely surprise you the first time you see it. Other than this, having a buddy is helpful and sometimes necessary for more candies, as your buddy will find some when you walk a certain distance with it. The first activity is pretty self-explanatory. For every 2 kilometers you walk with your buddy, you'll gain a heart, with a maximum of 3 hearts. The next activity, Give Your Buddy a Treat, can be done either through clicking the berry icon next to your buddy at the top right, at which point you can either select Quick Treat or enter AR mode, or by clicking play, which brings you to the same screen with the 2 options. You can feed berries to your Pokemon without AR mode by selecting Quick Treat, and your Pokemon will spawn conveniently at the center of your screen and your berry tray will automatically open. As far as I'm aware, you can't do anything else in this mode except feed your buddy berries. From left to right you have Silver Pinap Berries and Golden Pinap Berries. Both of these give your buddy a full circle, or 6 out of 6 bars, which will make your buddy come out onto the overworld with you and follow you around. Regular yellow Pinap Berries, Nana Berries, and Raspberries will give you a third of the circle, or 2 out of 6 bars, meaning you have to feed a total of 3 of these kinds of berries to have your buddy come out into the overworld with you and follow you around. Poffins I'll get into a little later. Each time you get your buddy to a full circle, you'll earn a heart for the treat activity. The 6 bars go away over time, and you can feed your buddy more berries anytime in AR mode, but you'll notice the berry icon is now a smiley face, and you can't even select Quick Treat, because you're told you can't do that unless your buddy is off the map. Your buddy doesn't leave the map until all 6 bars are depleted, at which point you'd need to feed them either 3 regular berries again, or 1 golden Raz or Silver Pinap. However, if you wait till 2 bars are depleted, you can feed your buddy a regular berry in AR mode only, and it will go back up to 6 bars, giving you another heart. If you select OK on the AR screen, you'll need a wide open space to bring out your Pokemon. The game suggests you move your camera left and right until you see footsteps, but that doesn't always work for me in tight spaces. One trick I do as I'm opening AR mode is to point my camera at an empty spot on the floor and get lower and closer. Then I raise my phone higher up while still pointing at the same spot on the floor. It almost always makes the footsteps appear. You can then tap on the footsteps to make your buddy appear. The good thing about this trick is that if your buddy is enormous and needs a lot of space, you can always back up and give it room. If the game says you are too close, just tap the Pokeball icon at the bottom left to put your buddy away and try this trick again, maybe getting closer and lower to the ground. Once your buddy is out, you can do a number of activities, including petting or pressing your thumb/finger on your buddy and rotating in circles until your buddy gets happy and shows a heart. This counts as the Play Together activity. Here you can also take a snapshot by pressing the camera icon, and it counts as another activity. Note that sometimes Smeargle will photobomb your pictures. This is totally normal, and it just means he will spawn in the overworld, giving you a chance to catch this Pokemon. Sometimes different Pokemon or characters from the anime photobomb you depending on the special events that are going on. The hidden activity I mentioned earlier is called Bonus, and it doesn't appear unless your buddy is at Great Buddy level with you and it looks like it is holding a present. When you next open AR mode, you'll see your buddy has a present in front of it, which you can tap. It can be anything from more berries to souvenirs, which as far as I know don't really do anything, but the game does keep track of which ones that particular buddy has brought you. These are all the activities you can do in AR mode for hearts. The Visit a New Place activity is also self-explanatory, but I'm pretty sure your buddy needs to be out in the overworld before you spin a stop that has a white ring around it, meaning it is a stop you have never spun before, aka a new place. The last activity is a little more involved, and it takes some setup if you want to make it easy to do this as a daily, but it is well worth it in my opinion. I don't want to assume you know everything, so forgive me if I'm explaining too much, but I'm basically going to show you how to set up a party with your buddy Pokemon to battle a team leader in order to earn hearts. If you already know how to do this, feel free to move on. If you don't know what that is, by clicking the center button and selecting Battle, you can swipe left to go to Party. You'll see all the leagues available to you as you scroll down. Notice that each league has a different CP and Pokemon limits. As I mentioned before, the reason we're here is because we need to create a party in the league that your buddy Pokemon is in. So if your buddy is 1500 CP or less, make a party in the Great League. If it is 2500 or less, create one in the Ultra. If higher than 2500, go for the Master League. By clicking the plus sign on the appropriate league, you'll be able to name it, and then be able to select 3 Pokemon to be in your party. Make the first Pokemon in your lineup to be your buddy Pokemon. The second and your third Pokemon need to be strong against the leader you will train against. There are 3 leaders, Blanche for Mystic, Candela for Valor, and Sparks for Instinct. I'm going to throw up 3 graphics I found on Pokemon Go Hub that shows the 3 Pokemon each leader uses in each league. Feel free to pause whenever. I'll also include that link in the description because the article also has graphics with the best counters. If you're starting out, you might not have all these counters, but you'll want to select the best Pokemon you have with the type advantage against the leader's Pokemon. You may even want to select a team leader to fight based on the strongest Pokemon you have. Like if all you have is a strong rock Pokemon like Cranidos and a good water type like Vaporeon, maybe choose to fight Candela because you'll counter her fire types well. At the same time, you should know that it isn't necessary to win in order to get the hearts for battling with your buddy Pokemon, which is basically what we are here for anyway. Once you've selected your leader to fight and your counters, fill the remaining 2 slots in your party with those Pokemon. Now swipe back to the Battle tab and then scroll all the way down till you find 3 leaders under Training. Select one, then select the league, then select your battle party, if it isn't already there, by swiping left or right. Again, you don't have to win, so as long as your buddy Pokemon was in the battle even for 0.1 milliseconds, your buddy will get a heart for the battle activity at the end of the match. This is why I said to put your buddy Pokemon in slot 1, because you'll want to swap out your buddy Pokemon right away to a Pokemon that is stronger or has a type advantage against the leader's Pokemon. Winning against them doesn't really get you anything crazy. You might get some Stardust or even Evolution Stones, but I wouldn't count on it. There is a badge you can work towards for training if that interests you at all. As the battle is ending, if you are on an Android, you have a back button and you can press it to skip the reward screen and the battle animations and go right back to the battle tab and select the leader again. Otherwise, if you're on Apple, then you might have to wait for the animation to end before you can select the leader again. Battle them 2 more times to earn 2 more hearts, filling up the battle activity with all 3 hearts. Now that you have a party set up for this, you can come back tomorrow and earn 3 more hearts easily. I should note that you can also use your buddy for battling against Team Rocket members and in PvP against other players. But if you're like me, you hate PvP. I don't think you have to win in PvP either to get the heart, but if your buddy Pokemon isn't good for PvP, you're most likely going to keep losing. If you don't mind that, go for it. The last thing I said I'd cover is Poffins. Aside from lowering the amount of distance you need to walk for candies, these little almond-looking things excite your Pokemon and basically give your Pokemon the potential to double all your hearts. Meaning, you can take 2 snapshots for 2 hearts, battle with your buddy 6 times for 6 hearts, visit 2 new places for 2 hearts, etc. It really makes the process faster, but if you're a free player, Poffins are hard to come by. I really only use them on community days when I know I can set apart some time to play for a long period of time and walk a lot. I've heard of a method that you can use to excite your buddy without Poffins, but from what I know, it requires you to interact with your buddy Pokemon very often within a certain period of time, and so I'll leave that for you to look up, as I admittedly need to learn more about it too. But hopefully this is enough of a guide to help you get started on raising your buddy level in Pokemon Go.